Well guys, I know I haven't introduced this thing to the channel, but I got this push mower a couple weeks ago, and I've been using it, going pretty hard on it lately, but this thing needs an oil change, and sorry for not filming about this thing whenever I got it, and the reason is because I just didn't have time to film, and it just wouldn't work out, so yeah, I just wanted to tinker with this thing a little bit. But this thing, whenever I first got it, the wheels, the back wheels especially, were bent in and stuff. They're a little bent in the this cable right here was pulled out of the jacket, and this cable, before I put zip ties on it, the cable was all hanging out here and stuff, and it surged pretty badly. But as I ran the thing, it kind of smoothed out a little bit, but it still surges a little bit, which eventually, if I really want to fix it, I mean, it's just a cheap little push mower, so I'm probably not going to get around to fixing it, but yeah, and well, in this video, I'm going to try and do an oil change on it, because the oil is pretty, let's see, yeah, it's very dark. It's kind of dark colored, so I'll change the oil on it. So probably what I'm going to end up doing is putting a little foldable funnel under there and just tipping it over on its side and draining it and then putting the oil in it, or just draining it from the bottom plug. Since this thing isn't that old, it's only four and a half years old, and well, hopefully that plug on the bottom is still accessible. If I tip this thing up, let's see under here, that plug somewhere under here, but I'll try and access it and drain the oil. So that's what I'm going to do here. Okay, so what most people do is, on push mowers, instead of draining it through the bottom drain plug, they just take the dipstick out or something and tip it upside down or on its side and just get the oil out that way. And that's what I'm going to do, but the discharge chute, since this mower is a side discharge mower, this chute is going to be in the way from me taking that out, just so for convenience. I'm just going to take it off. So there's two carriage bolts under the bottom here, in here, so just take that chute off, and then maybe I'll get a piece of sheet metal and make a mulching plug to go over this, but it's just a thought. Don't think I'll do it. It's nice hardware though. Okay, and that's off of there. So I got the chute off of there, so that's what it looks like without the discharge chute on it. I may just leave that chute off, but I mean, probably end up putting it back on. So let's clear our tools out of the way. Put that stuff out of the way, and let's prep to tip this thing up on its side, and yeah, it's prep to do that. Okay, so I have a little forma funnel. That's what I was talking about earlier, like a little bendable funnel. This is it. And I got an old drain pan. So I'm not going to be reusing this. I'm not going to be reusing this oil, so yeah, I don't really care about it. I'll just eventually take it to O'Reilly's and there recycle it they will recycle it there for me for free. So let's do something like that. Let's just see what happens, I guess, because never really drained an oil in a push mower before. It's all been in bigger equipment. Put that there for now. Okay, wish me luck. I mean, I guess it'll all be on camera, but, well, set it up. Okay. I'm probably just gonna end up doing this. Okay. There it goes. Yeah, it's some old oil, so that's gonna work pretty good. Foot's starting to get tired. Ooh. Let it all out. Okay. It's coming along pretty smooth, surprisingly. Just that out. Okay. Now. Okay. These mowers don't take that much oil. They take about a half a quart, so it's not very much at all. Well, I think if I can just tip this thing over on its, just all the way over, then for a couple seconds to make sure the gas doesn't spill out of the tank or anything, that oil should come all out of there. I mean, I could just leave it how it is, I guess, and just put more oil, or new oil in it, rather, so. Well, that's that. This is what this oil looked like. It's warm too, because I just ran the thing. That's why I ran it today, so I could change the oil. Yeah, that's not supposed to be that color. Now how am I going to click the button to stop my camera? Well, I'll figure it out. Oh, here we go. So I cleaned my hand up, and I guess we're just going to that's the majority of the oil right there, so I'm just going to put new oil in it. And I mean, it doesn't matter that much. So, well, guys, I got some regular 30 weight engine oil, so I'll fill it up. Doesn't take that much, so you'll see. Yeah, let's see. Sounds like there was an accident. Sirens going in the background. That isn't good. That's good. Yeah, they're getting close. Well, I got it just a hair over full, but it'll be fine. I got it a little tad bit over full, but overfilled. My grammar these days really just suck. But, well, I got new oil in it, so let's put everything back together, I guess. Okay, let's move the stuff out of the way, and then put this thing back together. Sorry for the wind, but yeah. Well, where'd the rest of the hardware go? Oh. And there goes my paper towel. Bye-bye. Sayonara, paper towel. Okay, where is my other carriage bolt? Okay. Oh, wrong side. I'm almost wanting to straight pipe this thing. Sounds weird, but I mean, it's just the nature of me. I mean, the two bolts are just right down there. I don't think there's pipe threads in the block to be able to do it. I don't know. Just a thought. Snuggling things down. Okay. Well, that's an oil change on a push mower. So, yeah, bye. Yeah, another thing I noticed is that the mower's kind of on an angle, so yeah. So I thought it may have been over full, but it may just been just because it's on an angle. So I'll get on some flat concrete or something, and then I'll see.